Om Namo Venkatesaya. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavathanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashanteye Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanideye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Tismarana Matrena Janma Samsara Bandhanat Vimuchate Namastasmi Vishnave Prabha Vishnave Lakshmi Nata Samarambam Nate Amana Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Partaya Pradibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshiniim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvamanusandatami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Namo Venkatesaya. My pranams to everybody. So Bhagavan has been talking about the day of the Brahma, 1000 Chaturyugas, and after that his night is also 1000 Chaturyugas. All the Jivatmas get into this Pralaya mode and get into the unmanifest stage at that point of time. Again, when the creation starts, again they are coming back to this world and they keep on doing this chakra, the samsara chakra. It goes on and on. And beyond this, Bhagavan says, beyond this manifest and unmanifest stage is my abode, which is unmanifest, and there is no question of they doesn't undergo any change of this, pralaya as well as this, this rishti. So that's what Bhagavan said in Sloka number 21. So having reached that, the people do not come back again into this universe. 21, you can start.
Yes, 21. Avyaktokshara ityukta samahuhu paramam gatim yam prapya na nivvartante tadhama paramam mama.
So you have to split it like this. Avyaktokshara ityuktaha tamahu paramam gatim yam prapya na nivartante tadhama paramam mama. Okay. Avyaktaha aksharaha ityuktaha tam ahuhu. Now, the avyaktaha means which is unmanifest. Vyakta means which is manifest, unmanifest. Akshara means it doesn't undergo a change. That means it is infallible. Iti yuktaha tam ahuhu. So all these people talk about the sloka as it is avyakta, unmanifest. At the same time, it is akshara. It doesn't this undergo any change or any modifications. So that's what is being said about this paramam gati, about the final loka, which is my loka, which is avyaktaha, which is aksharaha, which is param. That is, it doesn't undergo a change. Yam prapya na nivartante. That means having reached that place, tam dhamma paramam. That means having reached that place, there is no question of coming back into this world. That's what Bhagavan says. My all this, the known people, the Vedantists describe that place as unmanifest, and it doesn't undergo any changes, and that is the supreme destination. Having reached that place, the person doesn't come back again. So this is what my supreme abode is. That's what Bhagavan is talking about. So some people call it as unmanifest, some people call it as manifest. So Bhagavan is talking, some people call it as unmanifest. Unmanifest in the sense of not in the form of this loka. So it is in a different loka as such, and therefore he is calling it as unmanifest. And then it doesn't fall off also. That means it doesn't undergo any change. That is when this Brahma's day and night comes, or when even the Prakrita Pralayam. There are two types of Pralayam. One is the Naimitika Pralayam, other is the Prakrita Pralayam. Naimitika Pralayam is when Brahma goes to sleep. That is every 1000 Chaturyugas, he goes to sleep. At that time, there is one Pralaya. When Brahma wakes up again, the Srishti starts back. There is a Prakrita Pralayam. Prakrita Pralayam is when the Brahma has got 100 years of his life. Once that 100 years of life of Brahma is completed, which is of course in terms of years, it's very difficult to, even one day of Brahma is about 4.32 billion years. You can multiply that into 360 into 100. That is the number of years of Brahma's life. So when the Brahma's life completes, then also there is a total pralayam. That means even the Brahma Loka is completely get into this pralayam mode. So this Brahma's time is over, and there's a total Prakrita pralayam. Even at the Prakrita Pralayam, Bhagavan alone exists at that point of time. So that is also that. So I mean, both these lokas undergo a change both at the Naimitika Pralayam and then Prakrita Pralayam. Whereas that loka never undergoes any changes. So there is no question of Prakriti or that is Srishti or Pralaya. It always exists. And that's why he's calling it as Aksharaha. Akshara Ityukta Tam Paramam Gati. It is the ultimate abode. And then having reached that place, the person never comes back into this universe. That's what Nivartante. That is a great, that is my abode. That's what Bhagavan is talking about. Sloka number 22.
Purushassa parah partha भक्त्यालभ्यस्त्वनन्यया यस्यान्तस्थानि भूतानि येन सर्वमिदं ततम्.
So saha purushaha paraha. So that means the person who is residing in that place, that is Sriman Narayana, is paraha, is the supreme, is the ultimate. So he is the person, Partha O Arjuna. He can be reached by how? Bhaktya labhyaha. He can be reached only by bhakti. That means by in fact, Bhagavan keeps on saying in different chapters, I can be reached only through bhakta. To ananya, that means not through any other means. Anya means other. Ananya, that means there is no, I cannot be reached through any other means. I can be reached only through bhakti. That is what Bhagavan is saying. Bhaktya labhyaha tu ananya. So, but whatever things you do, ultimately it has to fall into the place of bhakti. Ultimately, when you reach the bhakta, Bhagavan is able to, you are able to reach the abode of Bhagavan as such. Other way of looking at it is ananya bhaktiya labhya. That means without thinking of anything other than Bhagavan, he is able to, he will be able to reach that. So that means the devotion for the ananya chintayantoma mejana paripad, same concept is coming here. So that is thinking of anything else, nothing else other than Bhagavan, will be able to achieve that. Or other meaning of ananya is no other means. Only is the bhakti is the only means one can reach Bhagavan. There is no other means of reaching him easily. But there are other means, you can the yoga and all the things. Then ultimately, yoga also ultimately comes into the stage where you will get into the bhakti mode. In fact, even people like this Shuka Parabrahma, who he has already reached Jivan Mukta. That means through the knowledge he has reached him. But still, he says we all got this bhakti towards Hari. That is called Ahayituko Bhakti. That means without any reason. There is a costless bhakti we have to Bhagavan, and therefore that is the Bhagavan says only through bhakti I can be reached, not through any other means. Yasya hantaha sthani bhutani. That means whose that is this bhutani means all these jivatmas, yena. That means by him yena sarvam idam. That means even although he is staying in that place of this sarvadama, that is he is staying in this ultimate place, he is also being pervading the entire universe also. That is, he is not only present in that place of this, this final destination, but is present in this universe also. That means, yasya antahastani bhutani yena sarvam idam. That means he is pervading this entire universe. He is not only present in that place, he is present in all these places also. So we saw that when Bhagavan takes any avatara, doesn't mean that he is not present in this Vaikuntham also. He is present in Vaikuntham, he is present in this universe, he is present as Antaryami, he is present in this entire universe as Vishnu. So he is able to pervade everything, because ultimately everything is only Brahman. No? So ultimately everything is Brahman, he is there in all places. So that is why he says, he doesn't mean that when I'm present in that particular loka, I'm not present in all the places. So that means I'm present in all the places. So that he is the ultimate supreme God, where the ultimate people, all the people reach him, and he can be reached only through bhakti and no other means. And I'm present not only, that Purusha is present not only in that place, but is present in all other places. He is being pervaded in all this entire universe. And that's what Bhagavan is saying. So that means Supreme Personality, who is greater than all of us, who is the Supreme Person, is attainable only through devotion, absolute devotion, unalloyed devotion. And then although he is present in that abode, he is present in all the other places also, because he is pervading this entire universe as such. So that's what Bhagavan is talking about in this sloka. Let's move on to sloka number 23.
Yatra kale tu anavrittim avrittim chaiva yoginaha prayata yanti tam kalam vakshyami bharatarshabha.
So now he's coming to a different subject. So Bharata Rashabha also is the best among this Bharata clan. Vakshyami, I'm going to tell you something. What is he going to say? Yatra kale tu anavrittim avrittim chaiva yogina. That means when the yogi leaves this body, I will tell you in which period of time when he leaves this body, he will go to a place which is where he doesn't come back, or he goes to a place where he comes back. So both the parts I'm going to tell you now. Prayata yanti tamkam. So when the yoginaha prayata, that means when he's leaving this body, departing this world, yanti, he goes to that places, goes to two types of places where where he comes back again and where he doesn't come back again. So these are the two paths that are available. That depends on the time he is leaving this body. So I'm going to talk about that time, tam kalam. So that I'm going to talk about the time based on which you can, I'll tell you where he when he goes, he departs this body, where he comes back, or in those under certain circumstances he doesn't come back also. So I'm going to talk about both of them. That's what Bhagavan is going to talk about. So sloka number 24.
Agnirjyotirah shuklaha षण्मासा उत्तरायणम् तत्र प्रयाता गच्छन्ति ब्रह्मविदो जनाः.
So Agnihi means fire, Jyotihi means light, Ahaha means day. So that means a person who is leaving this body at the time of daytime, where there is this, this is being led by the Jyoti, that means the Agni is led by the fire. That's what the Upanishad Mantra says, Agni Naya Supadara Ye Asman Vishwani Deva Vainani Vidvan Yodhyasmat Juhrana Menaha Bhuishtam Te Nama Viktim Videma. That's what the last mantra of this Isavasya Upanishad. So that means he's asking the Agni to lead him into the right path. So he's being led by the Agni. That means the fire is being led by a person who is leaving this body at the time of daytime. Aha means daytime. He is being led by Agni with that Jyoti, that means with the light. With the light of the Agni, he is being led by that. Shuklaha. Shuklaha means during this waxing moon period of time. So a person who is leaving this body at the time of daytime during the waxing moon period, that is Shukla Paksham. Shanmasa Uttarayanam. That means this Uttarayana Paksham. We got these two through ayanams. One is Uttarayanam and then the Dakshinam. Uttarayanam is the path of the moon towards the northern side. Uttara means north. Ayana means path. So the sun's movement towards the northern side is called as Uttarayanam. Uttarayanam starts from somewhere between the middle of January, that is 15th of January, till 15th of July. So that is what the 6-month period is called as Uttarayanam. Similarly, the other period from the 15th of July to the 15th of January is called as Dakshinayana, when the sun moves towards the southern side. That's what it is. Tatra prayata gachanti. So if a person leaves this body at that point of time, Brahmavido janaha. So that means those people will know the Brahma and then they go to the Brahma Lokam. So that means this is where he doesn't come back. A yogi who leaves this body when he is during a daytime and in a bright, that is in this this Shukla Paksham and in the Uttarayana period of time, he is being led by Agni, the light of the Agni, and then he goes into this Loka, Brahma Lokam. That is not the Brahma's Lokam, it is Brahman. It is Brahmans. That is the ultimate abode of about which Bhagavan was talking about, the ultimate abode. Having known the Brahma, which means one who knows the Brahma, he comes to know, but they get the Brahmic knowledge, and therefore he goes to the Brahma Lokam, the Loka of the Bhagavan, and he doesn't come back again. So this is what the Bhagavan is talking about, the Loka, where Bhagavan, where person living at different points of time. So the person who leaves the body at these points of time, he doesn't come back to this universe at all, having known the Brahma as such. That's what the Bhagavan is talking about. Let's see what he talks about in the other path, maybe in the next session. Vasudevasutam devam kamsachanooramardhanam devaki paramanandam krishnam vande jagadgurum. Sarvam Sri Krishna Namastu Krishna 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 Krishna.